Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a Viking named Stortkat. Now, Stortkat was a big, burly Viking, a giant of a man, really. He was known throughout the land for two things: his booming laugh and his prodigious wiener. Yeah, that's right, the guy had a sausage for days. In fact, it is said that it was so long that he had to wear his pants backwards, so that they would cover his massive Johnson. Well, now, one day, Stortkat wasn't feeling himself. He felt a little woozy, a little weak. You know, probably from wrestling a bear before breakfast. He thought maybe a trip to the outhouse would help him feel better. So he lumbered out to the outhouse, sat down on the toilet, and waited for relief to come. But unfortunately for Viking Stortkat, he got a little lightheaded. And before he knew it, he slipped on his own king-sized, longboat-sized pecker, landing hard onto the wooden throne, getting some wood slivers in his sack. Ouch! He pushed and he pushed, but all that came out was a tiny little fart. He pushed again, harder this time, and out came a small pebble of a turd. But Viking Stortkat wasn't done yet. Oh, hell no! He still felt like he had more to let out, more to give. So he pushed and pushed again. Plop. He gave birth. And just then, feeling very dizzy from the effort, he passed out. He fell over, trying to wipe his ass. And wouldn't you know it, he fell backwards, head first, into the toilet. When he came to, he found himself face to face with a huge turd. That turd looked like a $5 foot long, soaked with water up to his nostrils. He spluttered and gasped, trying to get air. And when he finally lifted his head out of the bowl, he found that the toilet seat had somehow wrapped itself around his neck like a cross-colored choke chain. Struggling, he managed to get the toilet seat over his head and off his neck. And when he stood up, he noticed with some dismay that his giant head had completely destroyed the toilet, cracking the bowl like an egg. Shit. And unfortunately for Viking Stortkat, word spread like wildfire over the news of the giant turd. School children have been singing sagas about it for over 500 years. He now had a size 7 poop chute from that huge duke. Now, you may be thinking that a man of Stortkat's stature should be able to handle his business in the bathroom without any issues. And normally you'd be right. But as previously stated, Stortkat was not feeling well. His head was pounding and his vision was blurry. It was probably the bear. Wrestling bears on an empty stomach has been known to make you disoriented, weak, and dizzy, even the small ones. As time went on, he grew old, and after 72 years, he died, not being discovered until 1972. A 1,200-year-old, 20 centimeters long piece of fossilized human shit discovered in York, England in 1972. This well-preserved specimen provides valuable scientific and historical insights into the diet, health, and parasites of 9th century Vikings, and is now a famous attraction at the Jorvik Viking Center. Analysis of the coprolite shows the Viking ate a diet consisting mainly of meat and bread, with little evidence of fruits, seeds, or pits. The size and consistency of the shit suggests the person may have suffered from constipation and a size 7 poop chute, and was not in the healthiest condition. So, the next time you think you're having a bad day, just remember, it could always be worse. You could, for instance, be a giant Viking who slipped on his massive Johnson and ended up shitting his pants and destroying the toilet. Maybe take a lesson from Stortkat to chew your food. That's what your mother told you? Or you may be remembered for the shit you did and not the man you were. Hey, did you enjoy this story? Well, if you want to hear another one, then stay tuned for more updates. And remember, if you stay till the end, I might just tell you another story about a man whose penis got him into trouble. And if that doesn't float your boat, try these other videos on for size. Until next time, my friends, remember, John shot first.